Illinois 113, Florida Gulf Coast 70, the second consecutive game to open the season that the Illini have scored exactly 113 points. This was an offensive masterpiece from a team that looks more and more potent by the second right now. Ken Pom has the Illini. Ken Pom, mind you, who was really high on the Illini coming in, has the Illini third in the country, up from sixth in the country before they even played a game. This is the second best offense in America analytically right now. Top 10 in both offensive and defensive rebounding. Green all over the profile everywhere you look. There will be more tests for Illinois. We'll learn a lot about who this team really is when Texas Tech shows up this week. But for now, all we have is a bunch of really impressive performances to break down. Hanging over this game, of course, is the Tomislav Ivicic injury. More on that in a moment. In fact, I can share what I've heard privately about Tom. However, for now, the story of this game was this. Everybody good. Everybody good. Doesn't matter that you're missing your quote-unquote best player. Kylan Boswell, Ken Pom MVP, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes. He was sensational. Got to the free throw line 13 times, made 11, hit 4 of 7 threes. He looks every bit the year 2 transfer superstar that even exceeded our wildest expectations, and we were pretty high on him coming in. Keaton Waggler. Kind of crazy we didn't lead with Keaton Waggler on a night where he had 22, 7, and 3 with no turnovers. That's the Keaton Waggler that everyone told us was Keaton Waggler, the pro, the guy that's going to be here for 1 year, our best player. Those are the things that have been said about Keaton. And he wasn't their best player tonight, but he put up numbers that were indicative and deserving of being the best player on a really good team. Just an unreal performance, and one that wasn't tied to his jumper whatsoever. He only hit 1 of 3 threes. He got to the free throw line 7 times, made all of them. He had 6 two-point makes in this game. He was getting wherever he wanted off the bounce. He looks like the real deal, man. And whatever skepticism I had a week ago, I apologize for. David Mirkovic, 17, 11, 1 assist, 1 block to go with it. Just a ho-hum double-double. Nothing to it. Oh, our star front court guy's out. I'll give you 17 and 11, and it'll be the third name on the list. It's ridiculous what David Mirkovic is. Big Z into the starting lineup in place of his brother. 7 blocks, 16 points, 9 rebounds, only 1 turnover, hit 3 of 6 threes. A few of them seemed like they were from the logo. Played 29 minutes, most importantly. That led Illinois in this game. I think the big concern with Big Z, if he's going to be your starting center, is can he avoid foul trouble and boneheaded mistakes? And in this game, he avoided both masterfully. It was, quite frankly, the best 40-minute game of Big Z's career. He looks like a new guy under Brad Underwood. There's good thing from others as well, including Andres Stojakovic, who made his debut off the bench. More on those guys in a moment. I apologize if I'm being long-winded, but to get through the basic outline of how good Illinois' players are performing, it takes me roughly 7 times longer than every other team we cover because they look better than every other team we cover. What are your thoughts on this Illinois performance?
Where's Tyler Underwood's extension at?
Man, he heard the noise, didn't he?
He heard the noise, and I know like I said, they've been playing Albion these first 2 games. Don't get me wrong, but dog, this
Gulf Coast is not Albion.
okay, that's fair to say. Anyways, uh, this offense is something like trying to think what I want to compare it to. Honestly, I compare it to you. I think this offense is just like you,
Me as in Greg Waddell,
as in Greg Waddell. Yes,
because it's vindictive.
that, but also it's potent and fertile. I think.
Oh, I'm super
Truly.
fertile, yeah.
Like it's just dog. They got so many pieces. It's gonna be hell for a lot of teams in the country to check this basketball team, even without Big T, which that sucks by the way. That's not good. But even outside of that, it took us 5 minutes to even get to the fact that David Mirkovic spit out a double double in this game. Kylan Boswell had 31 and 10 rebounds. This like they have a lot. They have a lot of weapons, and this team works really, really well. Um, And they're so potent and good that we don't even address that Jake Davis played 24 minutes and only had 3 points and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, I think I'm in the minority on Jake Davis stuff. I'll get to that later in the
Can we just
program.
put Andre in and stop this?
I don't want to.
What?
I have a whole vision for this we can get to later in the program that Illinois fans disagree with me on, which is totally fair. You should. Andre Stojakovic is a better player than Jake Davis. But yeah, more on that in a moment. Kid, let's do the Big T stuff first, I guess. I said that here's what I've heard on Big T. So obviously, this caught everybody by surprise. In the preview, I predicted that Illinois would rest a player out of nowhere, and it would be load management. I kind of joked before the game, "Oh, I'm on to Brad's antics. This is load management." It's not load management, which sucks. I wish that it was, and I could play up the humor that I predicted that correctly. Big T is hurt. How serious it is appears to be up for debate. I haven't seen this word for word from Werner, but I've heard people in our Discord allude to the fact that Werner said it wasn't all that serious. So I hope that's true. It sounds like the people that do cover Illinois are implying this is not going to be a crazy long term injury. What I heard was that when it happened, they thought it was really serious and that it's been proven privately that it's not as serious as they thought. But when this injury was suffered, the worst was feared. Didn't come to fruition, which is great. But I don't think they know for sure what the timeline is here, is the point. And if it is kind of being ominously, quietly, no one's saying much, I'm concerned it could linger and be long that he's out for. Long as in like weeks, if not a month. This is all pure speculation for me. But from the sounds of it, it looked really, really serious when it occurred. Early tests indicate it's not season ending, but we don't really have a timeline. Now, as good as this team looks without him, let's just be as real about this as we can possibly be. If they lose Thomas Slavovicic for any amount of extended time, it's one of the biggest worst case scenarios that could happen.
100%. Because I think Big T is one of the best centers in the country. He's one of the best centers in the country, and also he is the consistent Avicic brother of the two, which is scary to me because look, I look this Big Z performance. This is awesome. This is incredible. I've also seen Big Z turn into Jesse McCullough any given night when he wants to. So it's scary.
Yeah, why is this program so snake bitten, man?
I don't get it. What do we? I joke. Listen, I don't know what they're doing. I don't get what's going on. But like, if it's not like if you were playing like a snake bitten bingo, there'd be so many spaces just filled in. Like, what are we doing? Like tonsils, vision, knee injuries, hamstring, ankle. Like, like, damn, what are we doing in practice?
Yeah, it's just not fair. Truly, I feel bad for
It's
Tom.
cruel. It's cruel.
I feel bad for Tom. I feel bad for everybody on the team, everybody in the program. I feel bad for the fans because, good Lord, this season looks so promising, and to just have that ripped out at the final second is like just unfair. I'm sure he'll get well. Again, it sounds like the worst case scenario here was avoided, but not good when there aren't really timelines being reported on a return. And regardless, they're going to have to figure out how to play without him. That's the starting point. The season does not wait. So hopefully by March we do see this team at full strength. Almost undoubtedly at this point, this program which has spent all summer playing with half of their parts. I mean, they've barely even practiced as a full healthy unit. Gonna have to keep doing that. Like it probably is going to be a situation, best case scenario, where late in the year you're just now putting everybody together for the first time and hoping it clicks. And that would be the scary part to me. As good as they look like they can beat anybody without him right now. That's a testament to this roster and Brad. But it would scare me that you're going to have to worry about cohesiveness. And I mean, man, even if they're amazing without Big T, you try to reinsert your leading scorer to something that's going amazing. sometimes that comes with complications. So that group's going to have to figure it out. It's a bummer that they're not going to be able to figure it out early in November like we all wanted. In the meantime, you want to start with Boz. I mean, what an impressive start to his season, man.
It's honestly it's everything that I kind of thought it would be this year, which is really cool to see, right? Like this is his second year in the program, his senior year, the kid from Champaign, who had some ups and downs last year, did, had his moments, but also had up and downs, especially shooting the ball. He's really good, man. He's really, really good. He's strong, he's efficient, he can defend. You see what he can do rebounding the ball, 7 defensive rebounds in this game, 3 offensive. He took care of the basketball, he distributed a little bit as well. He's just really good, man. He's really good, and it's a real luxury, I think, for Illinois to have. And it's this is, we talked about year 2 transfer jumps and Colin Boswell being a really prime candidate for that. You are seeing that early on.
Yeah, I
Cool to
just
see.
I'm happy for him.
Mhm.
I'm happy for him. And I don't know if that's how we should or should not cover this team or any team that we cover, but like just on a personal basis, I'm really happy for him. Last year was like awful from just a made shots perspective. And he looked like a lot worse of a player than he was, I think. And it clicked at the end of the season. But man, Brad was already proven right for believing in this kid and doubling down on like that's our guy. He looks like one of the best guards in the country. And he looks like, at the risk of doing the thing I always do that Illinois fans seem to tire of at this point already, but it's kind of funny. They're one of the only fan bases that is like, Greg, please don't say nice things about my team through the history we've had these last couple of years. He just looks like one of those guards that's like the year 2 transfer on a national title team. Don't you get like Tristan Newton vibes from this?
Yes, I do. And like even like more so, it's just a cool story, man. Like he's from Champaign.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It a special senior year for Colin Boswell would be awesome for him.
He's pacing them at all facets right now.
Yep.
Waggler, Keaton Waggler, my guy. I gave you the numbers and how impressed I was because this was everything people told us he was all offseason. Do you think this is a sign of more things to come from him? Is this a sustainable performance?
I think so, and I think to your point, you kind of brought it up when you were talking about him. It's good to see that it wasn't just 3-point shot dependent as well. I thought he was very good getting to his spots and very good putting the ball on the floor from 2-point range. And just visually, I saw it. I saw like the whole what everyone was talking about in the summer thing.
Yeah, I, this one was impressive to me because I feel like I still didn't think it was real until this. Like I believed he was good, but I believed the archetype of him was just different than what everyone was trying to bill us on. This was the exact archetype that everyone was saying they saw behind closed doors, right? This wasn't
Mhm.
like a jump shot dependent performance. He was getting to the rim. He was getting to his spots. He was beating guys off the dribble. He was getting to the line. He was making his free throws. He was rebounding. 3 assists to 0 turnovers card. He tied for the lead for Illinois for assists in this game and didn't have a turnover in 28 minutes. Like that was a mature performance. And when I
Right.
watch him, I still think he's probably the most mysterious guy on this team to me because I think I know what Kylan is. I think I know what Merck is, that psychopathic, incredibly skilled guy. I think we know what Zvonimir is. He's an enigma. I think we know what most of the guys on the bench are. I don't think I know what Keaton is. I don't know if he's like a first team all Big Ten guard or if he's a Christie brother or if he's going to have loud games and then quiet games. Or I have no idea. But I know he's like billed as passive. And this was anything but passive. Like, if this is passive, like, holy shit, he's one of the best freshmen in the country, man.
Yeah, this team's talented as hell. Talented as hell. Can we get to my Balkan, please?
We can get to your Balkan. Last thing on Wagler, though, he looks like he's 6'9". Do you notice that when you watch him?
Slender Merchant.
Is that it's just his skinny build?
Yeah.
So he's listed at 6'6". This was very much a Wagner thing, too, by the way. They were listed at like 6'7", and they were actually 6'10". When I watch Wagler, he's 6'6", but he's 6'9".
Slender Merchant.
Okay. I'm just saying. Maybe that's why people think I'm taller than I am in person.
Facts. And why people Think I should be taller?
but I'm not slender. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah,
All
you are.
right. So Stojakovic, Andre with the J. Uh, 22 minutes off the bench, first game debut for Illinois. He played the seventh most minutes on the team, played less than Humrickhouse, less than all the starters, including Jake Davis. I think that's just working him back in. My guess would be there is absolutely an opportunity for him to outpace Davis and Humrickhouse in minutes at some point. Finishes with 9 points on 10 shot attempts, 0 for 1 from the line, 1 for 3 from 3. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, notably 3 turnovers. He had 3 of Illinois' 7 turnovers individually
In
in this game
yeah, in 22 minutes.
in 22 minutes. I did not think this was a very good debut. I also don't think it was like a disaster or all that worth making a big discussion out of. I just think he didn't look all that good. Didn't play all that good. He can play better than that. What did you think?
Yeah, I think it looked like a guy that hasn't played in a while, I would say. Um, Obviously the three turnovers aren't something you want in 22 minutes, and he did rebound. He did have the 3 assists, like you said. I expect him to be better, but this one looked a little bit like man performance at best. Um, Not a plus minus podcast too, but he was one of two players that had a negative plus minus in this game.
Yeah, I I mean, do you worry that whatever I don't know, it's not even like oh, I don't want to say like the things that affected him negatively. Like he was 1 for 3 from three. He's not really a shooter. Missed his one free throw. The team, by the way, 30 for 34 from free throw. And then the turnover, but like it just, I don't know. The ball kind of stopped with him, I thought. This team is so high level as passers, right? Like basically everywhere you look, there's plus passing. Boswell's a former point guard. Waggler looks amazing as a passer. When Big T's healthy, he's a great passer. Merkovich is a great passer. The ball never stops with this team. It's the thing I like most about it. And then you bring in this guy who every time he has stepped foot on a basketball court in college, the ball has stopped with him by design. Like at Cal and Stanford, their coaches built offenses around the ball stopping with Andre. In fact, if you think back to Brad's previous teams, he's no stranger to that at times too. The ball stopped with Kasparis last year, and the ball was designed to stop with Marcus Damask when they played quote unquote booty ball. So it can work in ways that work for this offense. I think we have heard Brad mention the possibility of playing booty ball with Andre. I think you saw him do a few things, kind of back down, hit my little fade in the corner in this game. But I will just say this based on exhibitions into 2 real games with a lot of moving parts here. What makes this Illinois team special to me is the ball movement, the unselfishness, and the skill, and the shooting. And if we're going through those 4 things, ball movement doesn't happen with Andre. Unselfishness, I'm not calling him selfish, but I don't think he's ever played a brand of basketball where he's not out there to gun and have the ball the whole game.
He was tied for the leading assist in this game with everybody.
Sure, we'll see. Skill, he's skilled. He's skilled. Shooting, he's not a shooter. So, like, does he fit what this Illinois team has now way ahead of schedule become? Would be my question. I think after seeing this performance, I understand why the staff has been billing him up as a defender. Like, I spent all offseason being like, he's the volume scorer. What are they doing? Now I get it. It's like, oh, our whole team can pass and shoot. The guy that isn't really a passer or a shooter is, we're going to need defense from him. you know?
Yeah, I
Am
don't
I
know. I'm
tripping on
not.
that? Do you disagree with my analysis on this?
I think I do. I think that Andre fits in kind of as like, honestly, I'm more so like it just leans more towards Andre and cut into like Jake Davis minutes. But at the same time, to your point, Jake Davis is a guy that can shoot the basketball. Jake Davis is also 1 for 4 in this game for three. So
It was a bad Jake Davis game, too.
right, but Jake Davis still played 24 minutes in this basketball game. Give you 3 and 2.
Do you have the plus minus from Jake?
30.
He was plus 30. Do
Yeah.
you have the plus minus for Andre?
7.
This, and I'm not a plus minus guy.
Put Stojakovic in the starting lineup with the rest of those
No,
guys.
because they only went 7 deep, dude. Like Jaxtis, Fagbemi, and Red combined for 18 minutes.
Plus
This
minus is a
game,
fake. Plus minus is a fake stat, and you know it.
it is. I don't like doing plus minus, but I will say there are times when it is useful. That backs up what my eyes saw. The Illinois offense operated at a way higher level without Stojakovic on the floor. It just the ball moved. And I think they can figure it out. Not saying they can't. He is talented enough that he's worth doing that for. But I think at least starting in the season, I'm dialing back my expectations a lot to what I said earlier. There are Illinois fans who are like, we got to get him in the lineup immediately. He needs to play 30 minutes. He's better than Davis. He is a lot more talented than Jake Davis. I don't think he fits better for the other four guys at all. I think if you try to get Stojakovic more involved in the starting lineup with this group, it comes with an inherent side effect of getting in Merkovich and Waggler and Boswell's way.
Is the difference that Jake Davis shoots better than Stojakovic?
To me, Jake Davis is a guy that at all times on the court is providing value without the ball in his hands. So, yes, in theory, he's a better shooter. I think the scouting report, like opposing game plans, would say that's a spot shoot. And Rickhouse is the same, by the way. Both those guys, you can lump Ben in with this too.
Mm-hmm.
When those guys are on the floor, the scout on them is don't leave them.
Mm-hmm.
I think when Andre's on the floor, the scout will be leave him. And maybe Andre will make enough that changes, but I think it puts an extra body in the paint to get in the way of all these bigger, more skilled guys. Merck, especially, is the one I think I'm most worried about because Merck can seemingly get to the rim at will. And I don't think it's as easy for him to do that with Andre on the court. Again, I'm not advocating for less Andre. He played 22 minutes in this game, basically the same amount as Jake and Ben. All I am saying is I want to watch this on a game-to-game basis because it felt visually noticeable to me that the Illinois offense went from, I can't believe the level they're operating at with Davis and Ben on the floor to, that's human. It's still really good, but it's human. It's like an alien offense with four insane people and just a floor spacer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this very well from your basketball guy you've played. Sometimes there can be too many mouths to feed.
Mm-hmm.
Andre is like a mouth you got to feed. So I think they got to figure out how to work him in because there's so many mouths in the starting lineup right now that are being fed more than we thought.
That's fair. I'm of the can't figure it out though.
For sure.
Yeah, figure it out. Hashtag my Illini has Andre in the starting lineup and in
Well,
a prominent role.
he's so damn handsome. You have to. You don't have a choice.
Also, I'd like to just see it, and there's the fun part. If it stinks, we say F this and we go back to the old way.
Yeah. And look, I am not advocating for like throw him to the side, forget about him. Not at all. Like I 100% agree with you. This is we should figure this out. But I think the difference between you and I is I look at what this team has been with Andre not on the court.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're national title good. So if there's anything that's providing even minimal friction to that, I don't really want to deal with it. Now, again, I think there's a world that Andre elevates them even beyond what they're doing. But through one game, yeah, I think the numbers back this up. The offense was just better without him on the court.
So, yeah, that's I'll accept that.
If that becomes a trend, I think then you have something you got to think about. But it
Yeah.
might not. Next game, it might completely flip.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying though, right now you'd put Andre in the lineup immediately, start him,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and play him more than you're playing Davis and Ben.
Yeah, I don't know what that minute split would look like, but it would be a bulk of it going to Andre.
Okay, I understand that that's a fair opinion. I think a lot of Illinois fans agree with you. I don't yet, but I might in a couple weeks. We'll see.
I see your vision though for what it's worth.
Yeah, like he's a
It's
top
space.
five player on the team, but it might not be a top two
Right.
fit on the team.
It's space for guys that are really good going to the basket with space.
Yeah, like I think I'm bought in now to the idea that when they got Andre, I thought he was their best player. Thought it'd be him and Big T, and that's the whole team. I also thought Illinois wouldn't be very good. Was wrong because Mirkovic is amazing. Waggler's amazing. Boswell's way better than I thought. And if you believe that those three things are true and not going anywhere, I think it's got to reshape what you want from Andre on this team. So
Yeah.
we'll see. It's kind of like honestly, that was on the scout too, right? I think Werner and Illini Inquirer and those guys covered this really appropriately this offseason card. If you bring in Andrei Stojakovic and ask him to be like your best player, your team's probably not all that good. If Andrei Stojakovic is your third best player, your team's probably pretty good. Guess what happens if Andre's your sixth man?
Then you're winning a national title.
Then you're winning a national. That's how I'm viewing this. Truly. Like and if they want to work him into the point where he's the third best guy and Keaton takes a back seat, fine. Go ahead. I don't think you need to. I think this guy, like honestly, the smaller his role is, the better things it means for Illinois. And I think that's where we're at right now. Speaking of rotations, we think Petrovic is coming back soon.
I know. I totally forgot that man was on this team.
Yeah, the guy we thought would start at point is just like supposed to magically be back soon. What are they going to do with him? Like I think they're right now. I think he's a bench guard at best, but like are his minutes coming from Waggler? He's not cutting into Kylan at all, is he?
I don't. I think you take it. Obviously, maybe a little bit of a game by game basis, but like he's the guy you put into the lineup as like a change of pace guy to use his speed and things like that. Um, against higher level competition, I think you're going to need a little bit more someone that could do some spot guard minutes. But I don't know if it's in a role that if Keaton and Kylan are playing like this, then Halo's minutes are just going to be cut.
Yeah. Yeah, I it's such a good problem to have, but I don't know what they're going to do. Like you basically got to cut that group of Davis, Humrickhouse, Stojakovic down from what they play like 67 minutes in this game,
Yeah,
70 minutes.
yeah,
Anybody you're adding's got to come at that expense, I think, because you don't want less Waggler, Boz, or Merck.
yep, yeah. That, that's for the Underwood family to figure
It's
out.
a good problem to have. They're
Great
loaded.
problem. Sounds like a nice problem to have.
Yeah, they're absolutely loaded. Um, Big Z, you mentioned like I don't even know how you framed it. What'd you make of Big Z in this performance, and is it sustainable?
Can I be truthful on here?
Yeah.
I think Big Z is a just not really a sustainable player. Maybe it's different at Illinois, but like I gotta look at what I've seen in his first years of college basketball. He does this. He does this. You get excited, and then he crushes your dreams.
Okay. Okay.
I put it like this. This is like in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, there was like a couple episodes where Will's dad showed up and Will was like hella excited. Everything was great. And then like he left basically. And Will was upset. I don't want to get my hopes up for Big Z because in the sample size that we have, he has shown himself to be an inconsistent basketball player. I think it could change. And if it does change, good Lord, this Illinois team is going to be one of the best teams in the country, legit. But over the sample size that we have seen, Big Z can do this. He can do this. He can spit this out. And then he can also spit out like a 0 for 10 game with 4 rebounds.
So I think it's utterly hilarious to describe him as not a sustainable player.
It's like inconsistent.
It's just one of the funniest word sandwiches about a player ever. It's totally real. This was like what percentage of great Zvonimir was this? On a scale of 0 to 100, we know he's going to wildly fluctuate game to game. If there is one serious downfall of losing Big T, other than Big T's amazing, it's like the most volatile guy on the team is now going to be an every game, everyday guy. That should scare you against the best teams for sure. Against the worst teams, or even I think Big Z could do this against the best teams too. I don't think it's opponent dependent whether he's great or bad. Um, Maybe we just need to put our trust in the Illinois staff
Mhm.
that they're going to get more consistency out of him than ever before. I think that's actually a possible outcome. But in your mind, in your worldview of Big Z, this guy that has wildly swinging outcomes, was this a 100th percentile game on the good scale? Or was this 80? What was it?
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, 7 blocks, 9 boards, 3 points, 3 for 6 from three. Probably at. I probably put it at
Pretty high.
pretty high, 90. It's 100 if he shoots more 3 point attempts.
Yeah, I think it's like 95, honestly. I mean, he lets the thing fly from deep. He just he's fun when he plays
Here's
well.
here's the best part of this that should make you feel good about, in my words, making him a sustainable player. Who's the only coach that he's played for so far in his college career?
John Calipari.
There you go. Okay, so maybe it's sustainable.
That is sustainable. Can we talk about how funny it is that Jake Davis had 0 offensive rebounds and every other rotation player had at least one right after Brad said that he's in the starting lineup because he offensive rebounds better than anybody?
I mean, he definitely like pulled Jake aside after games, like, dog, what the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah, bad
couldn't grab
timing for
one?
that one.
Like, grab one, dog.
It was funny. I feel like I had 1 to 2 more things on this. Oh, just interesting box score oddities that I didn't
What?
really notice in the game.
What about our guy? What about Murder Mark, man? What we glaze over his double doubles now?
Ho hum.
Ho hum, ho hum,
Ho hum.
ho hum. He did what we wanted though. Double double, did not get himself ejected.
Oh, excuse me. Did you not expect a double double from David Mirkovic? Because some of us just expect that at this point.
Got you, got you. All right.
Yeah. No, he's great. I mean, I think he's one of the best front court players in America,
Hmm.
which is I can't believe we're there. But like, do your eyes tell you to expect anything different from this kid?
No,
He's like Hans Steinbach with passing.
yeah,
He's
he's a
great.
nice dog.
He's amazing, and
Yeah,
he makes the Zvonimir loss palatable. I think, truly,
for sure, definitely.
truly. Okay. Box score oddities. Florida Gulf Coast only had 1 turnover in this game.
That is crazy.
They scored 34 points in the final 10 minutes of the game. They had cart 36 points with 10 minutes left. They were down 91-40. And then they finished with 70. Does that matter to you at all? Was that just Illinois put the subs in and we stopped caring defensively?
I think it was a little bit of like subby end of game stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Illinois lost the final 10 minutes of this game 34-27.
Yeah, that
It's
Notre Dame transfer was stupid.
Yeah, Konixny.
Yeah, he was open.
And so zero concerns defensively at all.
Mm, no, not right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to overreact. Some bad stuff in the final 10 minutes with weird guys on the floor, but and Konixny went crazy, but I don't know that that's all that repeatable. I'm surprised only 1 turnover. Like I do think that could be something that maybe bites them against better teams. Like is that going to be repeatable? Are they trying to be a pressure defense at all? Doesn't really feel like it, right? Like they're kind of just using their size to their advantage.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I, I
I think so. I'm not too concerned about it.
think it's by design.
Yeah, especially like when you have Big Z back there, like that's erase shots at the rim. Don't
Yeah.
foul.
Oddly enough, it might be better for Illinois to be like somewhat passive defensively this year.
If you're gonna have that rim protection, yeah.
Like just avoid fouls, guard the rim well, and then win games with your size and skill
Right.
offensively.
Funnel shit to the rim.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Anything else in this game?
The plus minuses are hilarious in this game.
Why?
It's like Merck is plus 46.
In
Uh,
28 minutes.
Mr. JR on Florida Gulf Coast went absolutely stupid, was minus 29 in this game.
So tough.
Like, he's plus 46 and 28. This is belt. This is really good stuff. Listen, I'm the originator of Be Ready to Score Hundo Ball if you're trying to come up in State Farm. Playing the hits so far.
113 is a key number for them, Car.
A lot of points.
They're going to hang 113 on Texas Tech on Tuesday.
No.
I'm excited for that preview because Illinois will take on your favorite non-Big Ten team in the country, I think.
100%.
Should be fun. All right, we'll have that up on the channel later today. Thank you for watching, Illinois fans. Watch more.